everyone, and welcome back to my channel Gabbabetic, and welcome to today's video. For those of you who watch my channel before know that I use the Dexcom G7. I've been using this for maybe 9 months now, probably a good while. Before that I had the G6, but it's all about the G7 now. And I've probably been using some form of CGM or flash glucose monitor for honestly about 3 years. I've used Freestyle Libre 1 and 2, Dexcom G6 and now Dexcom G7, and I absolutely love having a CGM. It's made my life so much better. I know I'm very lucky to have access to CGMs in Ireland and also that they're free. That is incredible. But today I'm going to challenge myself. So my Dexcom G7, I'm going to show you in a minute, is about to expire. I'm going to take it off and I'm not going to put a new one on. Instead, I'm going to be going old school. So I'm going to be doing finger pricking. This is my monitor, the AccuCheck Mobile. Now, it's a bit old. This one is actually discontinued. Did a whole video about that. I'll link that down below if you want to see it. So I haven't used this like for a day in so long that this will be a real different experience for me today. The reason I'm doing it is I just feel like I rely on my CGM so much. I want to see how I would cope if I'm going back to the old school blood sugars. So I want to see how I can do with doing finger pricks again, being old school blood glucose monitoring. I want to see if I can kind of know what my blood sugars are just by feeling. And I want to remind myself how lucky I am to have a CGM. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's take off the Dexcom G7 that I have on now and let's start this up. I'm going to peel this off. Oh my God. It's going to be so weird having no sensor because you kind of just take it for granted. Oh my God, right. The Dexcom G7 is off. I always struggle with taking these off. I know people have messaged me and commented about things that help. That's my 2024 resolution, right? Dexcom G7 is off. I'm going to stop it on my phone. Oh yeah, I took a screenshot. So this was my blood sugar just before I took it off. So it was like 10.7 and going down. So now we are CGM free. CGM free, so it is 10 a.m. on the 14th of December. It's today the 14th. Yeah. Oh my God. So if I put no sensor on until, right, we're going to do 24 hours. If I put no sensor on until tomorrow morning, that's the 15th and they last 10 days. So that means I'm doing a change on Christmas Day, which I feel is what happened last year as well. So anyway, my arm is free. So this will feel really weird, I feel. So anyway, I'm working from home today. It's 10 a.m. I plan to go for a walk or just go outside with Lana before lunch. So I'm planning to check my blood sugar then. And oh yeah, we have to set up our AccuCheck Mobile because I haven't used this in so long. You can see it's on 1 there. So I need to put in a new drum, put in new test strips as well. So let's do that so that we're set up for the day. So first it's time to put in the cassette. So this is my mood with diabetes. So you usually just, oh God, this is so hard to remember what to do. Push this open and then pop it up and the cassette comes out at the back. The old cassette, that will go in the sharp spin. The new cassette comes like this. It has 50 strips in one cassette and this one actually expires this month. So it's kind of good that I'm using it up so it doesn't go to waste. It's gonna go into the back here. That is ready to go. We'll see if it says anything. Yeah, literally expires at the end of this year. 50 tests. Also, I just noticed the time is wrong. You can see that I am heavily reliant on my CGM because the time is not even right. So it's 10:09. Now we need to change the lancets. So they come in a drum of 6. That's how it looks. They're called AccuCheck Fast Clicks. I have plenty of them. So I'm going to go ahead, put in a new drum of 6. My 50 test strips, I've got 6 there on my drum. Set up for the day, so I will just turn this off for now. That's ready, and 24 hours, no CGM starts now. First blood sugar check of the day. Honestly, I was sitting up there and I was feeling, I don't know, a bit of like pain. And sometimes when I feel pain, I'm having a high blood sugar, so let's give this a test. Gonna open up the cover. So I'm thinking that I might be around 9. And also I didn't realize the Dexcom app keeps alarming to say reconnect to new sensor. So my phone has been going off non-stop saying that. I don't know how to stop that. 7.8. The plan is to bring Lana out into the field, which won't be very intense exercise for me. So I'll be fine at 7.8 and then come back and have some lunch. I have some leftover pizza from last night. All right, here is the pizza. So this is homemade base. and cheese and sausage and mozzarella. I have no idea of the carbs, so we're doing the best guess, and I'm gonna go with 6 for now because I have some milk. But then I'll probably check it in 2 hours. I'll check my blood sugar and we'll do a top up. So it's 1:45. We'll check at about 2:30, I think, and we'll see how things are.
A few moments later.
Everyone, it is 3:02 p.m. I think I was on meetings there for work. Damn it. So I couldn't really check my blood sugar and film. So I'm doing it now. So remember, before lunch we were 7.8. I feel like I could be going high because I don't know. I just have that kind of feeling. Yeah, 12.1. Like, I wasn't feeling too bad, to be honest, but I think I'm still going high. So let's get some insulin first. Like I said, for things like pizza, I would usually take insulin 2 hours later. Now, normally I look at the Dexcom on my phone and I'll see that I'm starting to rise a bit, and then I'll start taking it. So I can't see that now. So this has its flaws, this method. I'm gonna take probably 4 units now. I think that should be enough. I'm definitely missing having the Dexcom because, like, when I was on my meetings there for like 2 hours, usually I could just have a quick look at my phone, see how I'm doing. Now I can't, so that's a bit awkward for me. And especially when I'm like in the calls and I'm actually talking, I can't really like go do a full on blood sugar. But anyway, I waited till they were over and now I'm checking it. I knew I was going high, I could feel it. I don't know if I'm like stopped at 12. I feel like I'm probably going higher. I'm not sure, to be honest. Like, we took that now at 3:02. Usually my fees takes, it's supposed to be really fast, but usually for me it takes an hour to an hour and a half to like really get going. So taking the 4 units there, we'll see maybe about 4, half 4. I'm finished work at 4, so maybe around then. We're about to see what the pre-walk blood sugar is. Oh, really good, 7.5. So 7.5 at 4:03. Gonna walk now, so hope I don't go low. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I went out for the walk. I thought it was all good with my blood sugar. No, wasn't good. Didn't have my phone with me. I thought I was bringing it, but I think in my head I was like, oh, I have no Dexcom on it. I don't need it, so I'll just bring this. I feel like I thought I was like really good hypo awareness, but my blood sugar went down to 2.8 before I checked it. So basically and this has happened to me once or twice lately. I don't know what's going on. I was just like walking and then I just feel like immediately awful. Like before, what used to happen was I kind of feel this bad low feeling coming on, getting worse and worse. But for this, it just like hit me like a ton of bricks. Obviously, if I had a CGM, it would be start alarming at, I think 4.5 is my like warning. Start going off then, and then it would tell me that I'm starting to drop really bad. So I had no warning, and that's where I got to before I felt it, which is quite bad. So we're gonna go make dinner now. So, oh yeah, we'll check my blood sugar now before we go and have dinner. 4.9, so I'm not that high. So I'm gonna have fish, chips, and peas for dinner. Try to do my best carb count. I'll show you the dinner. I know you're hungry. I'll show you my dinner when it's ready. But let's go and start making it because, as you can hear, Lana is super hungry, so we gotta get her dinner first. Okay, everyone, so Christmas vibes because I'm filming this in December. But I could feel a low coming on, and I just want to show you. I went to 3.9 again, so now I'm going to check. It's after I've had my lift, now I'm going to check again. I did feel this, though, this time, which is good. But it means I took too much insulin at my dinner. So again, I could really do with having the Dexcom app to tell me.
Moments later.
4.1 only. That's not so good, but I'm gonna have some snacks. Alright guys, I'm feeling a bit thirsty after these snacks, so let's test the blood sugar. Oh, yes, I'm just thirsty in general because this is 4.4, so I'm actually fine. I'm actually on the other end, which I didn't think. I feel fine, but I just feel thirsty. So, oh, this is very annoying. I expect it to be high, but I'm not. So we'll go another hour or so, check again. All right, the last blood sugar of the night. Let's do this. So, Christmas sheets. Can you see the little penguins? So, here we go. Prick the finger. I don't know what this is going to say because I feel okay, but also I know that I ate loads of snacks. 13. Oh, I don't feel like anything. I feel literally nothing. Feel fine, but I also think that because I had the snacks, my blood sugar is going up. So I have to go to bed. So I'm gonna take my Tresiba, and now I'm gonna do correction as well. I have no idea if I'm like at 13 and I'm stopped there, or I'm like 13 and going like this, I think I'm probably going up. So I'm going to take like 4 units, which may seem like a lot to some people before bed, but I think that's the vibe. So I'll also get my Traceba ready. Gonna be 17 units. Okay, I'll take them both together. This is hard. Like, I really miss my Dexcom, especially nighttime is gonna be very interesting. Usually if I eat snacks, I will go high and the Dexcom will alarm to tell me that. Obviously, I'm not going to see that, so we'll see if I'll wake up during the night feeling bad, feeling thirsty and stuff like that. And usually when the Dexcom starts alarming at like 12 and a half, that's what I have set to high. I'll be feeling bad by then, but I don't know. Anyway, oh, nearly dropped my insulins. So I'm going to take these two and I'll go to bed and I'll catch up with you in the morning or in the middle of the night if it's a bad night.
The following day.
Hello, good morning. I am tired. It is 7:30 in the morning. It's still really dark out because it's December, so I feel like this is going to be high. I didn't wake up in the night with it, so when you saw me take the 4 units and go to bed, that's the last thing that happened. So I'm kind of nervous what this will be because I don't have a graph, and usually I do go high at night. Yeah, 11. So I would say I went, what was I before bed? 13.5. I would say I actually went higher and then I'm starting to come back down in the morning. Because what used to happen was when I didn't have a CGM, I'd go to bed and I'd go to bed like the same thing, 13, 14, take some insulin and still wake up around the same. But I think during the night I'd go like even higher and then come down. Anyway, because I'm high, I kind of know what food I'm going to have for breakfast anyway because I'm working at home. I'm going to pre-bolus insulin. So I'm going to take 2.5 as the correction because I'm kind of insulin sensitive in the morning. Another 3 for the actual food. So I think altogether I'm taking 5.5 for breakfast. I think I probably went higher than that in the night and now I'm starting to come down. Only a few more hours to go of having no CGM and then we'll put on a Dexcom and I'll give you my total evaluation of the last 24 hours. Okay everyone, so it is a bit later on. It's bright so you can actually see me. So it's 9:30. What time did I have breakfast? I don't know. I can't remember when I was talking to you, about 7:30, 7:45. I feel like the way things work with the insulin for me is that, oh my god, it's not working. I'll go high after and then my insulin takes ages to kick in the morning, but then it will like level out. So if this is a bit higher, I won't be surprised, but I did try to pre-bolus, so let's see. I just realized as well, I have not been using this like, oh yeah, 8.7, that's pretty good. I have not been using this like barely at all. So we're going to count all the blood sugars that I've done, but I've only changed it 4 times. It's really hard with those things to do. I'm going to do a quick recap of the blood sugars. It's obviously very hard to get a full picture of your like graph of your blood sugars when you're using this and you don't have a CGM. Started here, 7.8, then we were 12, that was because of the pizza, 7.5, the bad low of 2, 4.9, another low of 3.9, 4.1 going up, 4.4, before 4.4 then at 8:30, before bed 13, I checked it again, actually I didn't show you that, 13.9, and then 11.5, so it's around the same going to bed. Then waking up 11.4 and then post breakfast 8.7. If I was thinking about that, the highest that it says I was 13. I really think I probably went higher during the night and I then just started to come back down. It's really hard to see at nighttime, especially what your blood sugars are, because you have like probably an 8-hour gap. And I found when I got a CGM, what really brought my HbA1c down was being able to see that I was going high at night and like be able to tackle that a bit. Like obviously it's annoying getting up and taking insulin in the middle of the night, but at least it helped. And seeing the spikes after food like pizza, like I was able to see when I'm starting to go high and take the insulin straight away. So I really miss my Dexcom. So we're gonna go, well after this I'm gonna go and put on a G7 again. And I couldn't do this for more than 24 hours. And I know there are people out there who don't have access to CGM, and I think that's wrong. I think everyone with type 1 diabetes should have access to CGM because we should have access to technology that will improve our lives and our quality of life and our health and stop us getting complications further down the line. I must try find it to show you a proper review, but when I didn't have a CGM, I think my HbA1c was at the like 8.59%, and now having a CGM it's at like 6.5, which is really such a cut down in 3 years, and I don't think I'd ever have gotten there if I had to keep doing finger pricks. So I know that I'm very lucky. I'm especially very lucky that these are free in Ireland and that I don't need to pay for them, so that I do have access all the time. But oh my god, I missed them. I couldn't do more than 24 hours. Lows, I was surprised how hard it hit before I actually felt it. Like getting to 2.8. I don't think I'm hypo unaware. Like I started to feel bad at 2.8, so I was probably feeling bad like a few minutes before, so probably was like 3 when I started to feel it. But obviously it's way safer to have a CGM start to alarm at like 4.1, 4.2 to say you're going low. That's much safer. Also for the high blood sugars, CGM really helps see where you're going high and when you're getting spikes, so you can either tackle that with insulin or avoid those kind of foods if you want. So this was a really good test to remind me of how lucky I am that I have my Dexcom and really appreciate it. But I hope you found this video interesting. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm gonna go and put this on, but let me know in the comments if you do have access to CGM, if you don't, and what you thought of this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.